The man was staggering as he walked, while talking about his father. What was going on? We then looked down. It turned out that the man's father had just left. The man missed it too much, and he was out alone drinking too much. The man was walking drunk and shouting "Dad," and suddenly fell to the ground while walking. At this time, we felt pain through the screen. But the man just fell not lightly. We can clearly see that the man has lost consciousness. And then an old man passed by, just turned his head and looked twice, and then left directly. Then a man in a cotton dress passed by on the road, and saw the man lying on the ground. He stood after hesitating for a moment. He went forward and asked the man what was wrong. At this time, the man was still in a daze, talking about his father in a weak voice. And the man in cotton-padded clothes was still a little fierce. So he found the mobile phone on the man's body, then picked up the man's hand and unlocked the fingerprint lock. Just when we thought he was going to take the man's mobile phone, a touching scene happened. He picked up the mobile phone and called the man's younger brother, and explained the situation and location. After the call, the man put the mobile phone into the man's pocket, and then put his clothes on. However, the man's behavior was even more touching. I saw the man take off his cotton-padded jacket, and then cover the man's body, for fear that the man would catch a cold. I was shivering from the cold, which was really touching and distressing. A few minutes passed. He stood by and waited for the man's family to arrive. And at this time it was getting colder and colder. The man could only run around in place to keep warm. Soon the man's family finally came. The man took his clothes and disappeared into the picture.